everyday tori we dey make sense.
My people, I welcome you now to our show today, Everyday Tori. Like we promised you yesterday, the edition for today na special edition wey we call Independent Edition, Nigeria at 61 edition. I welcome you now to our show today. And na special one because for studio here with us, we get we get senior citizen wey be say go tell us some of the things wey be say dem witness during the independence of Nigeria. And since then, wetin don change na some of the things wey we wan ask dem today be that. I hope say una dey enjoy una holiday and make una just go peacefully, enjoy una sef, no find trouble and no let trouble find you as well. But as I dey inside studio, I no dey here alone. Christy dey here with me.
People like greet una well done, una happy new month and happy Independence Day. Una know say anything wey be anniversary get to do with maybe celebration. So today we dey celebrate the day wey our country, our obodo Nigeria, wey be the giant of Africa, get independent. Una well done o. As una see now, we bring our elders dem, we bring correct papa dem wey be born that time, wey go tell una wetin be the koko. Una well done.
Thank you, Christy. I also have I get Festus Oladile Ajayi, na retired civil servant. He himself dey studio with us. You are welcome, sir.
I greet you now. Thank you very much. I greet you now. Happy Independence Day and Happy New Month.
Thank you very much, sir. And then I get Engineer Avo. I get the name correct?
Yes.
Okay. Engineer Avo today here. Now, he also be retired civil servant and a senior citizen.
I greet you now for the independence. We are grateful that don't become of age. It's a great achievement because some people they have not lived up to that, but we as a Nigeria we are lucky that we have reached up to that. So we thank God for giving us that opportunity.
Thank
But
you.
na pidgin program.
Make you no program. Una welcome, sir. Una welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Now the thing where we go dey look at today na Nigeria then and Nigeria now. The kind of country we say we want for our future. Now the thing where we dey discuss today be that. And I go ask them because before I go ask them any question. Before now, I remember say during independence, Nigeria go school children go stadium or Eagle Square, Power Square that time for Lagos TDS, where them go do march past to celebrate those days. Yes. So I want to ask.
Before you finish.
Yes.
You come dey talk like say na only for Lagos where they do the independence.
Now this one where I know I talk.
For all the 36 states of the federation, they do independence. Where they do school, they do march past. Where you go see governor go come stand attention, they take salute. And you see say that if you dey school, say they do the selection of people who go march, they no put you. Oh, you go be like say your world don't crumble because one your papa go buy you new stocking. They feel so you new uniform, and then you go buy ice cream. That time, even papa when they give you pocket money, he go for once give you money where you go take buy ice cream, buy puff, and buy enjoy yourself. When we go sing on the 1st of October 1960.
You still remember the song, sir?
Nigeria.
If like say you march that time.
Oh, very well. Oh, freedom. Now that freedom we dey talk now. So the question be say, our papa dem wey be say una be don born during that time. Make una tell us wetin be the difference between Nigeria of those old days
and now
and the Nigeria wey we dey see today.
Make I start with Mr. Oladile first.
Thank you very much, Mr. The Nigeria way that time, it is good but the one way we did now. Because that time, everything we do was on trust, truth. There was honesty. Honesty did that time. Everything we did do that time, we do it with one mind. Not be this way, and before we do something, we think. No. Once government don't give us order, then we go dey follow up as they want. And as they set the thing, that's what we go do am, and everything go go cool, no wahala, nothing whatsoever that time. That time when independence dey come like this, you go see say you also a waste to that time, you go know say independence dey come. Because why? You go see this aeroplane by Air Force wey go dey go round. From there, about 3 of them they go around the whole Nigeria, where everybody go need say, they want to celebrate independence that day. But this day, nothing was like that again. We just sometimes we just feel, and that time the thing where I know where they baffle me during that time to this time, say that time if independence dey come like this, the whole country will be on holiday. Not only the civil servant alone or the people in private organization alone, but all
small business.
All the market will close that time. Within that period where they go do that march pass for either stadium or we do use race course that time sef.
Yes.
And some in other cities use
Stadium.
place wey dey spacious, wey go contain them, wey dem don arrange everything, wey be say you go see say everybody go dey down between that 9 o'clock to 10. Some people dey for that they want to watch, they want to celebrate that time with government that time, where everybody go dey. Before you can even if we go market that time, you no go sell anything buy, except anything from either 1 o'clock when
those days
finish in those days.
Baba, as you talk so, before me I even come here, I don't come up for house like 4 hours ago. The traffic from my area, the traffic be terrible. Before I finally come reach here, hey, I know wetin I suffer. I come be like say I dey suffer, I dey travel from here to southeast. So the thing, as you talk, say in those days, market apart from civil servants, public holiday, maybe apart from people wey be say they do like nurses, na them dey go up because of people dey work for hospital.
Yes.
Now things don change. Wetin you feel say make things change like that? Then too again, I remember that time. You know say some families dem na only on Sundays they dey cook rice. Dey for house that time. Every October 1st they dey cook rice. You give money make they cook rice for house before you come. Make I know.
Me today, things don't change. You don't be like before. Before things, everything dey easy. If you want to buy things, and the things wey government will even provide for you, you too you go know say yes, independent come. Then they do am as if they want to do Christmas.
Okay.
Now that's the
That time.
That's why I don't say anything and
Make I allow engineer Avo to also shook mouth for this matter.
I greet everybody.
Welcome, sir.
Actually, the key word for this our country, it appears there is no trust.
Now, pigeons.
It be like say no truth in this country.
And you know, say that time our papa them, they no go university, but they sabi break grammar.
Exactly.
That's why
And I ain't see the happen.
The key word they as no people don't get truth again in this country. That is why many problems now we see. Because of no trust. Person no trust another person again.
Okay.
If you trust another person, they give you work, they make you do. You go handle that work with care. You go do and well, so that person where they do farming work, he go they try to maintain the thing with they for farm, so they go they chop small.
Okay.
But now, as how the country do, no truth again. People they rush to chop the thing where they no even supposed to chop tomorrow. They want chop today. Make it finish one day.
Okay.
That be the problem where we get for this country. So the thing where they and our youth, Kuma, the thing where we supposed to do for them, where they will get food to do, where their mind will rest. No day like that. So everybody they rush, and you know say person where he get idle mind, like devil workshop.
Okay.
If you do any kind of something, that's why you see the youth where they roam about, some they smoke, some they do all kinds of things because of no proper guidance. If they guide us well, I hope those things will help us to control our youth. Because idle mind are devil workshop.
Okay.
As you know, there's something to do, you know, get work to do. That wahala, and even the civil servant where some way they don't retire, promotion of 2 years, 3 years, 4 years they never paid till today.
Okay.
So the wahala wait there for this country. I think make our people wait there in position, make them think well, so that they will revive the country for good. Like Ajaokuta State, which is the backbone, supposed to be the backbone of the country, it don't close down for how many years? The machines that were there, nobody can give account of them. Whether they are there, they know there, nobody knows. So the country, our leaders should think of how they will manage this country for the good of the citizens of this country, even the years ahead. But as what is happening now, no celebration of independence. We are surprised. We were expecting that our children will march forward so that they will be happy. But the day house, they cannot know that Nigeria get independence. They feel no say Nigeria get independence.
Yes.
And these are the things that we will put for our children mind. Make them know say we dey for Nigeria. But at this thing where they happen like this, where our children don't know the thing where they go in the country. So everybody go ready for one month. Go sit
I
down.
want ask our daddy here. You talk something for here. Say during that time when Nigeria first get independence, say everybody go out, market go close down until after the march pass, until after the session. We don't notice in the last 10, 15, 20 years, e no dey like that again. Wetin you think say cause am?
The thing where I think say daddy I don't talk am. Say it's lack of trust, and I don't talk am before.
Yeah, talk am.
Because things where we dey do that time, we do it in order. And the trust where they talk be say if government vote for something and they put somebody in charge, e go discharge that duty more than what the government is expecting to do. But these days now, for where everybody na in pocket in dey fight for. You don't fight for the citizens of the country. But as at that time, the people where they on the aim of affair at that time, they have the interest of the people
country
for heart. In which anything where they want to do, they will do as government want. Even them go do more than that. Like this independent day now, if we go for match pass for a stadium or for race course that time, they will prepare meat pie, snacks, then this bottle of minerals and everything. For then yogurt, if na yogurt you like, if na ice cream you like, everything. No how, you must celebrate for you. You go. But these days, if you go now with hunger, now you go come. Now with hunger, even though if you no faint, because they no go give you anything. Now look, you go just look. When you look, tired, you go come out. Nothing.
So,
Thank you,
una no say this thing una dey talk. If you talk about trust and about trust, but the get statement wey he make, because again when he talk about say children dey misbehave now, unlike before when during their time e bin no dey like that youth and children of today dey misbehave, and he say no, he still control inside say na because no proper guidance. So I wan talk now say based on wetin the talk una talk, apart from say government maybe they no try or maybe they no do reach wetin we expect, una go gree say even una wey be our papa, una also fail our country. Una agree?
Make Philip talk now.
We will no fail our country like that.
Okay.
But you fail small.
But the reason is that you know when you cannot be there, you join them.
Okay.
So as the thing come happen like this, as the thing don't pass our power, that's why we just don't look like this. But what's supposed to be in this country say any work where they give you to do as a person where they in charge, you know, say know how one day in life, anything in this world is a temporary something. One day in life you have to give account of it. In civil service work, where we do it before where we come out, you will do it. If you do it well, at the end of the day, they will give you something say go manage on.
Okay.
But now, as country can't dey like this, they will say this and that. And with the thing where they supposed to give you, Kuma, sometimes they don't go give you. They will say, make you come out the waka.
Okay, because we know to get enough time. So make I ask something. Talking about independence, talking about Nigeria of the old days and this present Nigeria, how una fit relate, how una fit compare the life wey be there for community that time to the way people dey live now?
Make I start with
Make we leave government now, make we talk about the life, the way e be dey during that time, during una time, community level, wey you go see say this person fit cook food, this one go carry chop. You know say before, in those days wey our papa dem dey sell market, person fit comot for him shop, he wan go meeting, but he go open him shop keep. Then person wey wan buy something come, he no dey, and he know the price of that thing. He go take something,
put the
money there. Those kind things, e still dey happen.
It's not dey happen again.
Okay.
Because in those days, they happen well. Because if I open my market now, then somebody call, maybe he wants some dozens, and I cannot meet up. I can go to my neighbor wey dey there. I go meet am. You understand? Not be say I want gain from it. It's just a question of
to satisfy your
yes, to so that you can come back to me again. You understand? I will go there, done it with my own. When I take the money, then I will have to give you his own money without even saying, give me my percentage. No, we don't ask for percentage that time because we do everything with love. Love dey that time. Love no dey again.
Baba, you agree say love no dey again?
I agree say love no dey again. The thing we agree with say love no dey again because the love that time where people get, you know, say without that person, you might not live well because we do things together. But now everybody struggle of his own. Even people who dey inside the thing where they supposed to do something for the better for the country or for the independence self. If they give that person that kind of responsibility, nobody know how he go carry and do. So no trust, no love. Everybody dey fight for his own. That's why corruption too much. If say we harness our progress together, no how way we no go come out well. But the independent way we today be independent, it be like say, though as we no celebrate and maybe we don't know what independent, we don't know.
Okay. I thank una say una for una contribution. But before we go continue, my people, make we go drink water small. We go come back. But before we go, don't forget to shook mouth on our Facebook page, on our YouTube page. You can join us there. Make we dey relate from there. If you shook mouth for the matter wey we dey talk now, we dey talk about Nigeria at 61, Nigeria now and the future. Wetin una think? We dey come back.
It's time for a standing ovation for a country once called Niger area, but now Nigeria. 8 governor generals. Head of states. Six presidents.
Nigeria, a country filled with milk and honey, gained her independence in 1960 from the British colony. However, became a republic in 1963. Since then, she has flourished in different sectors: agriculture, economy, health, sports, and many more.
36 states, 1 federal capital, diverse ethnic groups. Today, Nigeria is 61 happy independence, Nigeria.
My people, now welcome back. We thank una say una still dey there. No forget to send in your comments. Like our page on Facebook, go to our YouTube page too. We dey there, and we still get engineer Philip Alfo and Festus Oladele Ajayi for studio. Dem be two retired civil servants wey know one or two things wey happen that time wey we do independence. Christy, before we continue, make you help us with this comments wey we get.
I go take up. Okay. So this one na from Adebayo Amodu. He say our papa wey dey studio. I agree to wetin you fit talk about youth of nowadays wey wan make quick money. Because I no think say government alone be our problem for obodo Nigeria. Una know say in those days, we talk about family values.
Yes.
As this person don talk, he say make una chook mouth put for.
Make I ask engineer Alfo.
You know say before, when pikin finish, whether he go school or not, pikin go wan do trade.
Do something.
You understand? Pikin go comot go building site, go hustle, collect money, take come house. Even when money no dey wey parent go chop, na pikin once him come back, the parent go know say yes, anyhow food go dey table. But these days our youth wan make sharp money. That's why most of them dey do rituals. Most of them go carry human part go dey sell. Wetin una fit talk about this one? Na government follow cause this one.
Make engineer Alfo talk for this one.
Engineer Alfo, wetin make you feel say youth today dey find sharp money to the point that even if you give them government job sef, some of them dey no wan do.
Thank everybody for this independent. What I wish to say is, what I want to talk is say, our children, they are not helping matters. One, we want to advise them, say, me, I'll be telling my own children, say, be patient. A patient dog will eat the bowl way fat well.
Okay.
But the person where they rush over, he go carry and sometimes go carry with the ground and chop. So my advice to our youth be say, anything where they get, make them they okay with them. Make them no rush over life. Because when you rush over life, you go miss so many things. So that is my advice to the youth of nowadays. But some maybe the fortune may be from either from the parents, how they bring them up. You know, say when you get small pikin, now the thing where you teach them for that time as a day small, now you could grow with them. So maybe the parents come down they over pamper them too much. Now it make that thing happen like that. So as we there for this study, I want to for this opportunity Nigeria and independent. Make we advise the parents say make them not pamper their children too much. Because any foundation of the house, now the top go carry. If you want build upstairs, now from the foundation, now you go start. before you go to call up. So the parents come out, they contribute their own. So this one be on the side of the parents say, make them not to pump too many good things to the children, make them suffer small in their life. So that when you suffer small, you know, say the iron will want to take and do something with that. You go pass them through fire. That is suffering. Make the child suffer small before it can become something. So we parents come out, they over pamper the children too much. So the problem where the children get now, some are from the papa
Parents.
and the parents where they born them. Now they bring the problem.
You see, wait, make I answer this follow-up question. Wait, you say you talk something now. You talk something now where I want you to react to, I want you to make you react to. In talk say, you know, good make parents they give children everything. Say good make make the person allow them suffer small. But you go hear some parents go talk say the kind suffer where I suffer, I no go allow my pikin to suffer am. Our daddy Ajayi, you feel say pikin suppose suffer small?
I can't say now suffer. I can't say that because during our days, there was discipline, both at home and in the school. But these days, there is no discipline gain, both at home and in the school. Because that time, if you dey far and you hear school bell like this, you go run as if you run race.
I no cut you. Make I quickly talk something. E get sometimes wey be say after 8:30, 9, I go dey see children still dey waka like say they are going home in the morning. I go ask am, you no dey go school today? He go tell you say you dey go. So I dey hear you dey go.
So that time when you hear that bell like this, that time now you go be like if na race you go run. But these days for where na that time dem go dey waka because that either the headmaster or one of the head teacher go dey for that gate.
In those days.
Well, somebody.
Follow up to this question. This person, with their comment, this one now from Ojo Daniel. Ojo Daniel say everyday Tori people, how na think say we fit tackle corruption for Nigeria? Now wetin they ask. But make I still add one question before you answer this one on how we go fit tackle corruption for Nigeria. As you talk so, Baba, you say that time when pikin hear bell ring, no be person go tell am make e run. Or say the children dey outside dey play, they hear their papa car, the horn, or bike, or machine. They know the sound of their papa machine. Say they hear the sound. Only God know how they go run, even push person through away, just to make sure say they go sit down well. Now when things don change, they throw one parable say, no matter how okra long reach, the person wey plant am, he go always, if he wan plug am, no matter how short the person dey, he go bend the okra take plug am. Wetin happen wey be say these our own parents of this our generation, they know they fit do am. E bad reach like that. Wetin dey miss wey be say, wetin be that thing una notice say e dey miss wey dey make parents no fit control their children to the point of this? And then the question wey our person ask say, how go fit tackle corruption for Nigeria?
The thing wey I see these days is that most of our parents, according to our papa, he said, na over pampered, and it is true, na over pampered. These days, nowadays, we talk say we want better Nigeria, and our parents, they don't allow that betterment to even stay in the school. Reason why? You go see a teacher go be some students. When they reach, they go tell their parents go come to that school. The proprietor of that school can, because of that, sack that teacher. For what? So automatically, so most of the child are now fearing to instill discipline on this students.
Because they want to say
their head, because of their daily bread. They don't want to make their daily bread go. So the whole side comes from this day comes from the parents. Because in those days, if we can do something for school, parents go follow and go school. Then go say, yes, I want to make this land well for me because of so and so. But this is our parents. They will not do that. Otherwise, they will go and start be fighting the teacher or the proprietors.
Thank you. I want to ask another question because we don't get time again. Una know say before when pikin dey school, im papa and mama dey go fit go borrow money, collect loan, say make dey take make sure say dat pikin write im final exam, because they know say as dat pikin dey write dat final exam finish school, job dey wait for am. In those days we know say like when children go use service during passing up parade, you go see say all these private companies go send their staff say make they go away, e come be like say na scavengers, they wan scout for the best student. But now you go see person go get first class degree, e go dey find job, e never see until e go even come die. Even some of them situations go make them even die, na papa go come dey bury. Wetin una feel say we fit do to change that kind of situation?
Make Daddy Philip talk first.
Well, wetin make you feel say these days, in those days, children wey finish school, job dey wait for them, but now no be like that.
Thank you very much. Thank everybody for this Obodo Nigeria. We thank God, though we don't celebrate independence, but we will celebrate in our mind.
Okay.
Sometimes we do something spiritual, you know, appear for body, but your mind, you don't do it. Okay. Because that spiritual way we dey celebrate independence today, in we papa. Only this present generation, they no want to do it, but so God will make another way for them to do it.
Okay.
So glorify God. They go for this Obodo Nigeria to forward. One, civil service work as concerned, they do not draw people much. They do not take people much for employment.
Okay.
What way will happen where our normal way where we believe people will come back? They will open industries. Industries first. Industry, 3 shifts. I could recall when I was working in that time where they work with the company in Kaduna in those days, with the produce zinkless and other things. 3 shifts. You go see people to come out like saying like bees. But in civil service work, it's only maybe you don't employ much. So our people where God bless them where they in position, may they think of opening industries to absorb the youth. As I talked before, don't say idle mind at daily workshop. If you are mind, if you dey idle, you go think a lot of things. Mostly like here in the city like this, it's even worse because person wey just sit down like this, you no get something to chop. You go think of many things. But if you in the morning you dey out, dey go say I dey go for my working place or I dey go this and that, it will help the country. Even criminal activity go reduce. But as far as that type of something no dey, that's why you see the youth they move about, they smoke, they do all kind of things because they don't have hope of tomorrow. It's like they get hope of tomorrow.
Make we take. Sorry,
Okay. I go read this comment because we no get time. We go add this comment. Okay, make I read the comment. Then I go still ask you one question why then. This one is still from our fan, one of our readers here where they follow us. His name is Adebayo Amodu. He said, do you think say Nigeria feel better again? The entire person say now one day, one trouble for Nigeria now. What kind of Nigeria do you wish for the next generation? We will keep this question.
Now the question with me I will ask
and before we go ask this, make I ask you the one I want ask you. You know, say in those days when person want write letter, say give him pikin for another state, he go when person want pass information to him pikin, he go write letter, and that letter fit take weeks before you go read that pikin. Or if person travel come, you come dey beg that person say, abeg when you wan go back, I get letter wey I go give my pikin. Or for people wey get money, they go come dey wake up around 2 a.m. go queue for night post so that they go fit make call. You understand? So, but we can't get these 21st century features like phones now, social media where we say people don't use phone through WhatsApp, they communicate. Something happen, say person papa collapse, they go quickly call the pikin through phone. Say we go transfer money, give. You think say all these 21st century features like these innovations and the other things, now blessing have been a curse?
Well, the thing we have talk be say, I will say na blessing, but we only over pamper, we only overuse it. The way when you go settle, the way they don't use them for long before you come to Nigeria, and they know how to use it, and they use it to set themselves aright, set the country aright. But these days, we only use it in an awkward way. They use them now. We don't use it as we're supposed to use them. You see, we just everything now just turn them upside down. It's the way we're supposed to. This thing now, this day, why I talk say that thing dey good. They say that time when you write letter, it go take weeks before them go see am. But this easily you can easily but now people are now using it in another way.
Yeah, because you see, most of our youth now they use phone, they watch nude, pornography, and so on.
So the scientists we are experiencing today supposed to bring development to the country, because for Obodo Oyibo now that thing they bring a development for their country. But no matter Nigeria, where I fear them, they say no matter how they do am, they go find one way or the other
to corner
we know how. If you are using computer something now, they go find one way or the other to increase the figure or to minus the figure. So yes, you see, okay. And those are the back things where they for why we dey talk say those things are now bringing bad citizens in this country.
Okay, thank you, sir. One last question for the two of you. Wey me I get, and this question wey Adebayo Amodu ask, he relates to the question where I want ask. Okay. I want ask the future. In fact, the question be our topic for today. Which future una dey see for this our country? Like Adebayo Amodu asked, this country as it be, so if it better again, because as it is, we get too many trouble for this country. Make I start with the half of this.
I greet everybody for this studio. Now with the spoiler, now we make good again.
Okay.
So as we dey, make we have a thinking mind. Make everybody get a thinking mind how we go better this country. From the top to the down. Because this country, I remember one day where one leader said, this is our country, we're not going anywhere. Let us salvage it together. Let us make this move together so that it go good for everybody. I know that as the team know they move well, now I'm suffering plenty like this. If things are moving well, no how well but Nigeria no good. It was good. And if it's good, we'll go around to everybody's tomorrow. So the thing that is my advice. I advise everybody say, make this country, it can still be revived, it can still come back to good in those days. If we put our hands together. If we put our hands together, everything will move well.
Thank you. What do you think?
Yes. To me, Nigeria, I know say it go better. Because this era where we dey pass now, Oyinbo people don't pass them before they can correct themselves. I know this thing will surely bring correct, and it has been bringing correction now, because most people that feel we are one Nigerian people, while some are using corny way to corner them, they are now they don't summon their sense now and know the way to put Nigeria forward. I believe that Nigeria will still come to normal, and surely in future we shall still enjoy this country, but it can come up if you can do everything in love. And
come together
when we come together, we make all our proposal to work as we want, and this thing must come from the top, because they say if the head is wrong, it go wrong to the bottom. But if government can set up, there are some things the government is supposed to set up now, and that thing should be, they should dedicate anything like sentiment in this country. We are one, and we should do all things in one. Forget about the ethnic group in which.
Thank you, sir. For my own, I want to say, as NYSC go talk, say for the anthem, say Nigeria now our own. Nigeria now our. Because people they talk say Nigeria bad our. Last week, where shy people do this. Well,
yes, yeah, 2 days ago.
2 days ago, yes.
Last week, 2 days ago.
We go say government back. This thing as Baba talk said now all of us go join hands together and take repair this our country. Because say they do protest, they will come tell you say from here to Wuse market na 500. For coastal no be
For
say
transport.
na even coastal bus no be even say na AC you sit down. So no be every small opportunity wey we see every person wan make money, every small opportunity wey we do every person wan get rich, e no good. Dis country na our own o. If we spoil am na we
Now we
get
dey
am,
inside.
if we repair am na we get am. So make all of us put our hands together, especially today wey we dey mark our
Independence.
day of liberation, day of freedom. Make we do am, make we free ourselves from the shackle of all dis yamayama wey we don put ourselves. Una well done.
Thank you. My people, now here we go put full stop today. No be come out with the put for this independent edition where we bring to you. And like Christy and the guests for studio don't talk. Make you do your part. Me, make I do my part. Now in Nigeria go better. Like one song talk, he say this Nigeria now for all of us. We no suppose allow am spoil because we no get anywhere where we go run to. If we do am, you carry am, may I carry am, we go carry am to the promised land. And at that time, all of us go enjoy. And like I said, now here we go draw the curtain for today. And don't forget, we fit still dey relate on our social media platform. Go to our YouTube platform, like our page, we dey there. Go to our Facebook page, Instagram, we dey there. For today, now here we go say bye bye. Now bye bye yo.